Good afternoon, and welcome to this live stream edition on Jay's All TV and Sports channel. This is Thursday, October 10th, 2024, and this is an update and post-hurricane message. As of this live stream, if you're hearing me and seeing me for the first time since yesterday, I want you to know that all is well. We did not lose power. A couple tree limbs down, and those on the cul-de-sac that we live on, just some down tree limbs, nothing out of the ordinary, no flooding, and no loss of power from the entire development. However, we are still under what they call curfew, and it's still quite dangerous to go out there and try to explore and see what's going on, although cleanup is starting right now as we speak. The governor has pretty much given his addresses on everything from when power will be restored to those areas that were hit hard. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all those who were not fortunate in the hurricane and the tornadoes, for that matter. We hope that you are alive and you'll be able to get back as soon as possible with power, food, and supplies from the government, because Ron DeSantis, the governor, our great governor, wants everybody to get back to normal as soon as possible. I think the schools are going to either reopen tomorrow or Monday, depending on how bad hit the areas were. Shelters are still open for people who are there. I don't think they're letting people back in as far as to their homes because it's still too dangerous. But do keep watch with the news, and do help in whatever you can as far as cleanup in your neighborhoods. Some places are still underwater. Power is gone on some places, and we hope that they'll get restored as quickly as possible. As for this channel, the channel is going to resume all of its scheduled programs starting this weekend. I'm happy to say that Saturdays with McVeigh and Jay will be postponed one more week to give us some more time, but I'll be back with all my shows starting on Sunday. Of course, the nightly news will be resuming. It's Monday at 7 o'clock time slot. The game shows are, of course, already scheduled and are on the channel. If you need a link to the channel to subscribe, please let me know, and I'll be happy to send that link to you as well. Also, we have, of course, Wipe Those Tears is going to be returning this Wednesday at its regularly scheduled time, 9 o'clock Eastern. We also have Versus on Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. So check your local listings for that here on the page. And as far as I know, we survived, and that's the important thing. So as I want everybody to know, yes, there is another storm brewing in the Yucatan Peninsula, for that matter, and I wouldn't worry too much about it. We have enough on our plate right now. So in this case, those who are posting that kind of information and freaking everybody out, please stop with the false reports. I mean, if you see something on there, yes, question it, but please, for the love of God, don't scare everybody in the group pages, especially in my area where there's a lot of things going on and situations, and everybody's trying to clean up and get back to normal for a change. So we have to, brace ourselves and think positive and just do what we need to do. Okay. I've already done what we've had to do. I was out there. I have a couple more things I got to do. It was still raining out though this morning, and we were getting a little bit of wind, but now the sun is starting to peek its head out, which is good. So it'll start drying things up, and the important thing is that I remained calm for my mom, which was important. I didn't want her to go and into any panic mode, and we just watched, on TV, and of course on our phone, on our cell phones, and we had a flicker of light last night around 7:30, and then power stayed on for the entire time. Now I know a couple of my friends in the Seminole County area are without power, and I hope they get their power back on as soon as possible. I know that they reported the outages and everything of that sort, so I'm not worried about it. Yes, Emo, thank you. Yes, and my friend Brandon Bogard will be returning back to Florida tomorrow. Safe trip. Please get home safe and let me know when you get back. Okay, thank you. So yeah, some people had to evacuate their places, and this was a serious storm. We know it, but we all banded together and we got through it. And again, to those who moved out of the state or continue to put Florida down as the worst state to live in because of natural mother nature things of that sort, you need to realize that in the end, we will come out of it. If we have to, we will put our lives on the line, whatever it takes. Okay. This is a massive cleanup. It's going to happen, but the governor and his staff are doing everything possible to make it work. Okay. This guy is not going to just sit there and lay back like two idiots in Washington right now who are shoveling out disinformation and misinformation and all that crap. Why don't you come down to the areas that are being affected and actually get up there, roll your sleeves up, and do some work for a change, huh? Instead of pointing a finger at the governor and blaming him and saying it's all a political thing. No, it ain't a political thing, Mrs. Harris. Okay, it's not a political thing, and you ought to be ashamed of you. No, I don't say ashamed because you have no feelings, no heart, no balls, no brains, and your ugly body will go rot. Okay, I hope you realize you're going to lose this presidency race because of your stupid behavior and your attitude towards people. Really sucks. Okay, really sucks to this point. And this right here, as I said yesterday, folks, is why you shouldn't be voting for Vice President Harris. Because look, I will have a beer on Stephen Colbert's show, and I will have parties with my elite friends while the rest of the entire state of North Carolina is still underwater, you bitch. Really? Is that how you feel about the people? How you really love America? I think you hate it with a passion. I think you're the most heinous woman I've ever seen try to run for president. Really. You're worse than Hillary Clinton. I mean, Hillary Clinton at least got some brains up in her head, but her thinking is still, of course, way out there. Let's see. It says, I hope my father was joking when he says raccoons and opossums in my room. Well, I hope when you get back to your guys' place there, Brandon, nothing out of the ordinary is, in there for the sake of being. Okay. But, in the meantime, here's the thing, folks. When tragedies like this happen, people and communities come together regardless of how much they hate one another or how much they don't get along. They realize that it is important to come together and do the job. And that's what that's why we still have a great country, regardless of the fact that the vice president don't give two shits about us, regardless of how the president feels about us. He and Mayorkas, that bald idiot, FEMA, please. The only and disinformation that's being spread is the very crap that's coming out of their pie holes. Okay? So do yourself a favor, you narc bitches and bastards. Shut the fuck up. Shut up right now. Because you don't have an idea and you'll never understand how it is to live in this great country of ours. You will never understand it. You will never amount to anything. Okay? Hardworking American people out there are still doing what they need to do to survive. And you are jealous, just like the trolls are jealous. And I tell you what, jealousy will get you nowhere. Fakeness does not make greatness, folks. Okay? It doesn't. It does not. And I don't care when any idiotic troll out there says how bad I am or how my attitude is. I don't care about your trolling. Okay? I don't care about it. And I still won't care about it. The only reason why I'm doing this live message is to make people aware of the fact that we just went through a big storm over the last 24 hours. Okay? And people had to go and flee and go out and leave their belongings and their property. They were thinking about their lives. Lives can be saved. Material things can be replaced. I know there's some people out there who lost everything, but they still have their lives. Bless you for it. You can rebuild. There is light at the end of the tunnel, folks. So when somebody tells you there's no hope for you or anybody else, tell them to go fuck themselves, because at that point, they're just jealous because they don't have any hope for themselves. And regardless of what your occupation is or what you did in your past, who the heck cares? Who should care? And why is every troll in this goddamn country of ours talking like they have Alzheimer's disease with the freaking past? Grow the frig up, man. Because at this point in your life, if you can't respect yourself, no wonder why you can't respect a person like myself or somebody else who's going through other things in their life and just trying to be entertaining to you. That's all we want. Okay? Why is it that you can't understand the very things that we're trying to tell you and you come up with all of this? This is why Jason is well liked. Okay, so if I'm well liked, why are you still coming in with your fake channel there? Joan, the bitch. Why are you still making fake channels? Why do you think this is funny? This is not funny, man. You think everything in life is a fucking joke. And I'm telling you to your ugly face, whoever the hell you are, that you are a piece of shit. You'll never amount to anything in life, because if you got to live on the internet like a coward that you are and come up with shit like this, that's the reason? Is that all you got? Do you have a pair of balls behind that account of yours? You're just seeing if I'm going to blow up on it. Yeah. Yeah, Joan the crazy bitch. Yeah, well, maybe you are a bitch. Maybe you're an impersonator. Maybe you're a male chauvinistic scumbag who don't appreciate women. Maybe you are a rapist, a robist. Who knows? Whatever the fuck you are, you came in here and you know, for that, we're going to ban you. And we're going to delete your comment. You're gone. Goodbye, asshole. This is why I'm liked. I don't care if I'm liked or not. The bottom line of it is I have a channel to run here, and I'm going to run it the way I seem fit. And if you have a fucking problem with it, you can come on my nightly news show and debate me. Oh, you asshole addicts out there. You have an issue with me? Why don't you come on the show? Come on. I challenge you. I dare you to come on with your real ugly face, because I guarantee you, you're not a handsome person. You're probably a very ugly person. Probably got pimples on your face, acne as bad as ever. You probably don't shave. You probably don't shower. Who knows who the hell you are? Whatever the case. And I'm calling you out on it, and I will call you out every freaking flipping time. Why? Because at that point, you want to start shit like this, man, come on. I'm here. I'm coming on and doing these things. If I didn't have power, as far as, you know, during the hurricanes, you wouldn't have seen me for a couple of days. Oh, wow, you know, maybe he's underwater, maybe, you know. And I said all of this many weeks ago, folks. We are not in any dangerous flood zones, okay? Our development that we live in is pretty much up to date, up to code and everything. Sure, we have down tree limbs and all that. That's part of, you know, being in a hurricane. Okay, that's the whole reason. You're gonna have, if you have trees in your area, you have lots of plants and flowers, you can always replant them. You know, make it look great. Do the cleanup. It's human lives that we worry about more than ever. And when Helene came through and took the lives of 200 plus people, that is sad. And we hope in this Milton hurricane, people didn't lose their lives. But if they did, we are very truly sorry that that happened. And we honor the families who have lost their loved ones in and during the tornadic part of the hurricanes that happened for 3 hours yesterday. It was a lot, you know. So, folks, as I know, as I've said before, and I will say this again, life is too short, you know. And to the trolls out there, you guys really, if you were ever in a situation like this, we would not put you down for it. We would be hoping and praying that you got through it because we care. Now, whether you care or not, that's on you. I don't know your feelings. I don't go into your brain, and I sure as heck don't care as far as what you're thinking about me at a point. You have an opinion about me, and you're stuck with it, and you can't change your opinion based on all the facts I presented to you over the past 14 years, and you still got hatred for me, then you have the problem. The ball was on your court, and you got to deal with it, all right? And if you can't deal with it, I suggest you go get some help and go talk to somebody and say, well, Jason DiCadio, he always puts me down. Every time I make a fake channel, every time I make a fake comment, he gets so blasted on me. Why is it he can't, why can't he like me? Why can't he la, 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 la? Then the reason being is if I ever told that psychiatrist and the two of us were sitting in that room with the psychiatrist, I would say to the psychiatrist, this man has mental problems or this person has mental problems. He or she can't get over the fact that I'm a successful person. I have my life in order and everything else. And whatever happened 14 years ago, you can't change the past. Okay? You can't change it. It's what's done is done. You're expecting an apology. Don't expect anything from me as far as that's concerned, because you wanted to turn my friends against me. You wanted to turn Jason Kelly against me. You wanted to turn other people like Eric Lima against me. You had an agenda by making fake channels and posting all of this crap in Facebook groups or other YouTube channels, and you went in there and you started shooting your mouth off about me. Okay? At that point, if I didn't read it, didn't see it, it has no negative effect on me, folks. And it will never have a negative effect on me. Okay? And I've been through some pretty tough shit in my life. I've just turned 47 about 3 days ago. And I had to celebrate my birthday with dealing with this. I could have had a happier birthday, but I had what I had. And we prepared. And life still goes on regardless of whether it is a birthday or a holiday or any of that sort, because you just never know when it could be your last time here on the earth. So you have to go in with a sense of urgency. You have to stay focused on what you have and be able to do the things you want to do and not let anybody tell you less. But if a troll wants to continue to come in and in these important messages and wreak havoc, then you're going to get treated like that. Okay? Now, anybody with some kind of thought process would know that I'm in the right, they're in the wrong, and that's the bottom line. And I will always be in the right because I'm the one taking control of the situation. I have the facts. I have the stories about every troll that's bugged me for the last 14 years. I have your story, and it's out there. And all I got to do is go back there and re-upload the videos and continue to expose you for what you are. Okay? You need to get over this crap. It's dead in the water. It's a dead issue. You want to resurrect the old can of worms. That's not my problem. That's your problem. I'm not responsible for the crap that's going on in your sick life. Okay? That's not my fault that you are a sad piece of whatever. Okay, that's not my fault, folks. You have a responsibility for you. Take your responsibility. Do yourself the situation for once. But if you can't get over what went down 14 years ago, or 8 years ago, or for that matter, anything between 2013 and 2021, If you can't get over that, then go see a psychiatrist. Go talk to someone and get it off your chest, because I am not going to give you time. You want time? It'll be on my terms and my conditions for once. The ball was in my court. I have the home court advantage, and I will do what I need to do to make this a successful show and a successful channel. And I appreciate the 56 subscribers that are there. We gained subscribers. The idiot troll who came in 2 weeks ago and said, well, he's only got 48 subscribers. Ha, ha, ha. That's it. Yeah. Oh, we gained 8 subscribers. And maybe it was your fake channels. Why? Because you want to come in and you want to start havoc, but you're going to be banned. And once you're banned and removed, the subscriber is gone, never to come back in again. Okay, sources like StreamYard and YouTube, they're cracking down on fake channels. We forewarned you how many times? I guess you still don't want to listen to that. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, folks. But we're not out of hurricane season yet. Hello, Andrew. Yes. And please tell Zach, by the way, that everything is okay. And, you know, the bottom line of it is, folks, we're still in hurricane season until at least November 30th. I like to say we're out of the woods by November 1st, because I think we all want to pretty much move on and have a decent Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas all in the next couple of months, and look forward to 2025. Don't forget, of course, we have Election Day, November 5th. Columbus Day is this Monday. Veterans Day is usually November 11th, sometime in that vicinity. It's usually a week after Election Day. Lots of things going on in the next 3 months, and hopefully it will be a smooth sailing ship from here on out, as they say. So, you know, look at the schedule, and I will, of course, record some of the shows and catch up on everything that needs to be caught up on. I thank you for staying with me as far as that thing, and thank you for the prayers and the comments and the Facebook group pages and the messages that we have exchanged back and forth over the course of the last couple of days. Like I said, you know, Mother Nature, she packs a powerful punch. Don't mess with her. And even you trolls can't even mess with her, because you're going to lose every time. Yep. So Thanksgiving in Canada is also on a month. Have a great Thanksgiving as well, too. In the meantime, I'm going to let you go, because I've got some things to do here before I go to dinner with my mom. But I want to thank everybody for their continued support of the channel and all of what I have gone through the last couple of days and the weeks. It's been an interesting roller coaster, as they say, but we will, of course, move forward. Look forward to seeing you on Wipe Those Tears and the Nightly News. Till then, remember, be honest, be real, keep it simple, stupid, be safe, and be yourself. Bye-bye.